What is up, gang? It is I, Carlton Flowers, your crypto pro.
Yay!
And today, the voice box is not wanting to cooperate. I've got a bit of a cough, some bronchitis, almost feels like I have a cold. So I'm going to have to guzzle some coffee while we talk, coffee talk. There we go, and try to keep the voice box going. So I apologize for that in advance, but we are going to get back to the MYRO chart today. You all have been posting in the comments exactly like I had asked, and what I am hearing you saying is that you want me to continue giving MYRO updates, the technical analysis and looking at the chart. So I'm going to do exactly that. So let's just start it off and let you know that absolutely under no circumstances should any of this be taken as financial advice. And we are going to take that a step further and expose some dodo birds in the comments. There's one particular dum-dum in the comments that I want to point out and troll and use this as a key point that this is not financial advice, all right? We're just looking at the chart. We're not married to this thing. We're not telling you to buy into this and you're going to get rich, okay? This is for entertainment purposes only. But anyway, let's jump into the comments and take a look at what this dum-dum had to say here. So we had the good person, Tuna Kalapa, I guess, Tuna Kalapa, says that MYRO is going to bypass Bonk, PayPay, and maybe Doge. They've got great depth. So then I said, well, I think it'll definitely take out Bonk and PayPay. If it takes out Doge, we would be mega rich if we're holding. And, you know, that's just talk. I don't know if it's really going to take out Bonk or even PayPay. We're just talking. It's not fact. So then in comes this dum-dum crypto storm. Well, first of all, we had user blah, blah, blah that said as if that is, you know, that's true. But I think MYRO can go to 10 billion, but can't go to the Doge level, to which I kind of agree. Then here comes the dum-dum saying, great devs who crashed it because they're babies. Now, dum-dums can't spell. This T-H-E-R-E, he needs to go back to grammar school because that's T-H-E-Y'-R-E, a contraction. So he says, great devs who crashed it because they're babies who wouldn't pay for a listing. All right, so here's the thing. I don't care. The people watching this video don't care. I don't know the devs. They're not my friends. I don't have a dog in that fight. The only thing that I focus on and that I care about is just looking at the chart and trying to pull off a swing trade. So I don't need dum-dums like you trying to stir up strife and contention and do this juvenile drama bit. Okay, so here's what I said to the dum-dum. I said, did you not read the terms of the video? You have just identified yourself as a low IQ dodo bird. Yeah, this individual is low IQ and probably is special ed. So go away. I'm blocking you after you read this, and I will be clowning you in the next update. The dum-dum says, Thansk. Can't even spell. And then the dum-dum says, it's trash and back to 5 cents. And again, I don't care. I hope it goes to 2.7 cents. That's a good thing. I want it to go down so I can buy more, swing trade it, and sell high. All I want to do is make a profit. When you see dum-dums like this making comments, that means they bought in at the peak. And now they're upset and they want to take it out on everyone who's left giving attention to a project. That's what dum-dums do. Okay, so after I might just leave this one up here since I spoke about him in the video. This dum-dum will forever remain enshrined in the comment section of this MYRO video. All right. Well, that being said, and I hate that phrase because all YouTubers say it. Another thing that YouTubers say is, let's get into it. At the beginning of every video, they give their intro and then they say, let's jump into it or let's get into it. I can't stand that. I'm not here to do what everybody else is doing. I'm not here to pump, shrill, shill. I'm a normal, regular person. And I'm just looking to make some money, and I'm not trying to make a name for myself for making predictions that, indicate I have a crystal ball. I'm not here for any of that. Well, anyway, all of that being said, we will now allow the dum-dums to hit the exits. So we will take this brief intermission and allow them to leave. Try to see if I can get my voice together while the dum-dums, dodo birds, and low IQ special ed people are leaving. Juveniles and degenerates, childish nitwits. Okay, is that the last one? All right, they're gone. Let's shut the door and jump into the 4-hour chart. Now we can hit the action. Sorry I had to front run all of that, but you got to do it to avoid the dum-dums and dodo birds ruining the experience in the comment section. On the 4-hour chart, we're at 5.5 cents. I've been waiting to buy back in. I had bought initially at 10, and then I bought again on this dip down here at 5.2, and I sold out at 9 something. So I was waiting for it to go back down to 5 so I can buy it back. And we're at 5.5. And so it shot up. It was coming down. I was almost tempted to buy here when it reversed. And I said, no, we must deploy patience. You're not going to catch every swing trade. It's better to let a few go by and miss them than to swing on everyone and lose a ton of money. So I let this come back up. I didn't panic. I said, we're going to let some time go by. And sure enough, now we're sinking down a little bit. We're at 5.5, and I think it could go down a little bit more. I would love it to get into the zone 2. Or zone 3. This is zone 3. Here, let me just name these zones for you. We've got zone 1 is this one. Zone 2 is this intermediate one, okay? And zone 3 is this one here. That's for reference sake. Now, we are in between, and we're at a big volume node just below the POC price. There's the point of control, which is just above the price action. Point of control of this visible range is 6.4. We're currently at 5.5, and we are moving in a bearish direction. Why? Well, price is sinking, and the stochastic is also sinking and is getting ready to cross the 20 line. Whoops, I need an arrow. 20 line, the 20 line taking it down into the oversold zone. We also have another baby crossover right there on the MACD oscillators, and we're at the 0 line. Volatility is settling down, but it looks like we could print some bar. Well, there's a little tick there, our first little red tick. We could print some bars down here in the negative while we're doing this dip. So that's what I would like to see. And then my question will be, do we get down into zone 3 strike zone? And then when do we strike? When do I strike? I'm not telling you because this is not financial advice. I'm telling you when I might buy. So let's crunch this in. And we see what happens here. When I pull in some more price history there, you can see this node starts to really stick out down here at about 2.1 cents, 2.3 cents, which was the beginning and where it was, when all the action started before the big run up. If we can jump to that node, I've got 1,000 at 10. I bought 1,000 at 5 point something, sold 1,000 at, 9 something. So then I might, go crazy. If it can get down to 2.5 cents, who knows? Maybe I get 5,000 or something like that. But when you're playing these memes, this is degenerate gambling. All right. This is not a project that's going to freaking save the manatees. All right. Think more like the Moonies in the airport selling roses for $1. They're not saving the world either. They're fattening the pockets of, what's the guy's name? Some young moon, whatever. Well, the point is, the Moonies are a cult. They're not doing any good other than making some cult leader rich. Memes are not saving the world, and we're not advocating for them. What I do like about MYRO is the tokenomics, the fair launch, and it doesn't look like it can end in a rug pull very easily, and we can swing trade it because it has nice price action. So if you are a dum-dum or a dodo bird and you want to jump in and start talking about the MYRO team is trash, save your breath, all right? Move it on. Keep it moving. Don't stop here. Okay, let's move to the one-day chart. Clicky wiki. And this one is nice because all of the trading history is within this chart. What do we notice here? Well, first of all, we notice that, we had that run to a quarter, all-time high is way up there. And now, of course, we're correcting. And you remember way back when I said, if we leave here, let's put zone 1, let's put zone 2, let's put zone 3. I said that if we left zone 1, then look for a fall off point at this 50 EMA, which that happened. Big fat red candle all the way down, blowing through zone 2, coming back up to zone 2, where the top of zone 2 became resistance. It poked through briefly, almost trying to touch back to the 50. But on the one-day chart, you can see that the candle closes, the bodies close out at the top of resistance of the top of zone 2, rather, where it was resistance. Then we fell out of the bottom of zone 2, and we're at this peak node. I could draw zone 2 down here that has a bottom at this node, okay, technically speaking. But this base is based on the 4-hour chart and some action that was in between there, which let us know that once we fell out of this narrow zone 2, that we are bearish and could possibly run for zone 3. The stochastic, it's hard to tell, guys, and this is why this is a gamble. I don't know what's going to happen here because you can tell that the fast line is starting to curl up, looking like it wants to cross over that slow line. You can also tell that the fast line, the blue, is starting to level off. Both are still looking bearish here, the orange and the blue, but then we are printing light red bars on the histogram. See these light red bars? And they are moving up, trying to come back to the zero line. That could indicate that we're ready to launch. And so there's going to be one of two things that happens. Thing one is we could launch, right here at this volume node. That could be the base, this 5.5. And then thing two is we fall all the way down to the point of control. We go into zone 3. And then we launch. Like so, I'm hoping that we can get into zone 3. What I might do is just buy back my bag since I made the almost double on the last swing trade. We'll buy that 1,000 back right now at 5.5 and then sit and wait for a DCA if we can get back down into zone 3 and buy it like 2.1 cents. That's what I might do. So that's just what I see. I love the MYRO chart because of the action. All right, we had the upward trending trading channel, which was clear as a bell. We have the downward trending trading channel, which is clear as a bell. And then next, we will hopefully have another very clear upward trending trading channel with movement in between that gives us the opportunity to pull off swing trades. All right, so that's it. I am going to do a video on Rocky it's at a very unique point right now because absolutely no one is talking about it. It doesn't have any social value. It is a very, very degenerate long shot, but I'm already swing trading it and making money. So while people say, oh, Rocky's no good, it's a scam, I'm already making money on it, and I'll show you how I'm doing that. It's also a fair launch project. Other Solana meme coins we're going to take a look at soon. Grok hit the strike zone. I didn't buy it. And then we're going to talk about Bonk. I don't understand Bonk. It's on Coinbase now. But that's for the next video. Okay. So that's about all I've got for right now. Is there anything else? I guess there's nothing else for this particular video, but I would love it if you would like, comment, and subscribe to the Crypto Pro channel. And do it out of your own, the goodwill of it. That's great and all. I really don't need any more subscribers. We've got great people. I'm satisfied with you. But if you've been watching and you want to hang out and see more MYRO updates, and go ahead and subscribe and tick the bell notification so I can let you know if something critical happens. Membership group coming soon. That's about all I can think of for right now. So let's just end it right here. This is Carlton, and I am out.